So what do you do when your iPhone screen moves on its own? Let me explain it, and if you're new on Foxtecc, subscribe and we can get started. So sometimes it might be caused by a feature being triggered or enabled, or sometimes it might be like a glitch or even physical damage of the display, but it's important to figure out what it is. So I'm going to mention a couple of common examples. A lot of people notice that this happens and the screen moves on its own, and this is not a bug or a glitch, but it's a feature called reachability, and it is designed to, not having to stretch the finger all the way to the top and perform this gesture, and you can quickly access the upper portion of the display. So this can be found inside of the settings, accessibility, and such, and it is called the reachability feature. So if you don't like that, you can disable it and it's not going to happen anymore. Since we are inside of the accessibility, the screen moving on its own could be caused by the zoom feature, right? So I have the zoom enabled and I can do this and the screen kind of like moves on its own. But again, it's a feature which I actually use, but you can decide to disable. So that could be the thing which is causing it. But what I would also do is that I would check out still inside of the accessibility and touch. I would click on the back tab right there, because it might happen that you have either the double tap or triple tap feature enabled, and it just means that you are holding your phone in your hand normally and you double tap the back side of the phone or even triple tap it, and some features get triggered, right? And it might happen that, for example, the double or triple tap causes something to move, right? So you can, for example, enable the triple tap to, go to the control center or enable some things, right? And this might cause the display to move on its own. But if you don't have any accessibility features causing this, then it could be a glitch in the software, in which case, obviously, just go to the settings, general, and software update to see if there isn't any new version available, right? And once you update your software, it would make sense to check for the display damages. So I like to use an app like this, which is called iPhone Diagnostics, which lets me check the functionality of the display, for example, the digitizer, and see if it reacts to touch. But that would be all from me. I really hope that I was able to guide you through it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will hopefully see you later in the future uploads as well.